pochissimo dall'inizio del concerto Dire Straits Legend. Abbiamo incontrato prima Emanuela Palmer, adesso Phil Palmer. Phil, welcome to Velvet Music.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Phil, when and how Dire Straits Legends project began?
It probably goes back 5 years or something when Marco Caviglia put the idea together. He invited various members of the original Dire Straits over to Italy to do a little show, and we turned up at a football stadium just outside Rome, and 8,000 people were there.
Oh gosh!
And we were amazed because after so many years, we were surprised how many people still love the music of Dire Straits. So the idea was born right there.
All right.
And we all went back home, and Manuela and I discussed it, and she said, you should take this further, and so we discussed it with everybody, and the idea was born.
Okay. And second question, if it's possible for you to choose, which is your Dire Straits favorite song?
I think I love them all, but I enjoy to play, I think, the epics, the long extended versions like Private Investigation, Romeo and Juliet, and Sultans. They're all great, and Tunnel of Love is such a great piece of music. A little snapshot, a little picture of the period.
Okay. And finally, the last question. Who is your favorite Italian artist? Apart from Emanuela Palmer, of course.
Of course. I'm big friends with Pino Daniele. And
why?
He's got something different to many Italian artists. He's got a bit of soul. And working with Renato Zero is lovely because he's a great professional, but if I'm a soul man, and I like a bit of anime.
All right. Thank you very much, Phil. Good music and good concert for tonight, for this week.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye. Rome, Velvet Music, welcome to John Isley.
Thank you.
And siamo qui a Roma per il concerto dei Dire Straits. Abbiamo l'onore di avere il fondatore dei Dire Straits, bassista John Isley. John, tell me about your new record, Testing the Water.
Okay, well, Testing the Water is it's been a 2-year project.
Yeah.
And there's 8 songs on there, and essentially it's a reflection of what I've been thinking about for the last few years, politically, socially, and there's been some fairly troubled times in my own life and also in the world. So I've been trying to reflect that in the music.
Yeah.
So the songs are quite there's some fairly political moments in the songs and personal moments.
Okay. And please, what do you think about talent show, Italian and UK, USA, like The Voice, X Factor, American Idol? Do your opinion?
Well, it's just entertainment.
Oh, all right. Only entertainment?
Well, it's entertainment, but obviously, you do get some people on there who are talented, because a lot of people want to be involved with these shows because they can see it being a way of getting into the business, into the music business, or being an artist and selling records and singing shows and stuff, and becoming, if you like, famous.
Oh.
A lot of people want to go on these shows to become famous.
Okay.
But I don't really personally take them very seriously. I think it's a way of entertaining people. It's business. They're what I call reality shows. They're kind of like reality shows.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And it's quite it's kind of cheap entertainment sometimes. But there are a lot of good people on it, so you can't. I'm not going to knock it completely.
Okay, and who is your favorite Italian singer You know Pino Daniele?
Yeah, I know. Well, I know Phil plays with him, and he has a lot of respect for him. The problem with a lot of these artists in, say, in Germany, Italy, and France is that they tend to be very big in the country, but they don't seem to have much of a activity outside of that. That's the problem. Obviously, opera singers like Pavarotti and things, they were sort of worldwide and renowned, and the whole three tenors thing was a big deal. I think there could be more made of international music.
Okay. And if it's possible for you to choose, which is your favorite song of Dire Straits?
Well, I think one of the finest songs that we did was "Brothers in Arms."
All right.
I think that's to me.
Why?
Well, because it's quite dramatic. It's very honest. It's an incredible observation of how people are in the world, making war when there's a lot of this going on. It's a song that you could use for 100 years ago or now. I mean, it's just the way people are, and I think Mark managed to capture a tremendous kind of understanding of the problem of being a person involved in conflict.
All right. Okay, and John, thank you very much for this interview, and good music and good concert for tonight in Rome.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a beautiful theatre.
All right.
It's a good sound.
It's sold out.
Well, that's good. That's even better.
All right.
It'll be fun. It'll be a good show.
Great. Bye, and thank you very much.
That's a pleasure. Okay, thank you.
Velvet Music, welcome to Mel Collins.
Hi Velvet Music, nice to meet you.
Alright, questa sera concerto a Roma, Auditorium della Conciliazione, abbiamo un altro membro fondamentale, Mel Collins dei Dire Straits. And tell me, when and how Dire Straits Legends project began?
Well, it's about 5 years ago now when I got asked to come over. Alan Clark, the keyboard player, was playing here, and Chris White, the saxophone player, had been touring with the Dire Straits Legends before, couldn't make a tour, and Alan asked me if I would like to come over, so that's how I got involved.
All right.
Marco.
All right. And if it's possible, what do you think about the universe of talent show, entertainment, music, X Factor, The Voice?
I find it a little bit heartbreaking. It seems to destroy. Well, it brings up so much hope for these young singers or entertainment wise, and then they can get completely destroyed because they're not chosen to carry on the show, and that's what I don't like.
All right. And which is your Dire Straits favorite song? It's a difficult question.
It's a difficult one. Local Hero was to be honest, was always a favourite.
And why?
Because it's great to play on the sax. I've been a saxophone player. It was Michael Brecker that did it originally, and I'm a big Michael Brecker fan. And it's such a melodic tune. So it's my favourite. Really.
Okay, and who is your favorite Italian artist?
It's difficult because I work so much with Pino Daniele.
Yeah.
From 82 onwards, and recorded albums with Pino. So he has to be my favourite.
All right.
Along with Jerry Rafferty, who is not Italian, but that's another.
All right. Good concert and good music, Malcolm.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Roma, Auditorium della Conciliazione, abbiamo l'onore di avere un altro dei Dire Straits legend, Danny Cumming. Danny, welcome to Velvet Music.
Grazie.
Danny, one question: when and how Dire Straits legend project began?
I think probably with Marco, because his he really adores the music of Dire Straits, and I think when he met with Phil, then it was just a natural progression, I think, for them. And I think Marco was doing gigs performing this music already, and he invited. We know Marco because we met him a few times when I was working with Mark. I was playing drums with Mark, and so I met Marco a few times, and I know he was inviting Chris White and different people. So I think this is how it started. I mean, I'm a new boy. I'm new in town, but there we are.
Okay. If it's possible for you to choose, which is your Dire Straits favorite song?
My favorite song of Mark's, of Dire Straits, of
Yeah.
Mark's. Oh God.
Only one.
Dire Straits.
Money
Wow.
for Nothing. Another road.
No. I like the more moody songs, more serious.
Okay.
So I like the mood of You and Your Friend, and I like the songs with the strongest melody. I'm crazy about melody. I love beautiful melody.
Alright.
So
I like Italian melody.
yes. In fact, I'm now becoming interested in Neapolitan music, and I'm just now starting to look at
Neapolitan
this kind
music.
of, yes. I want to study it. Because I love to sing, so I love melody, and I noticed with Neapolitan music there's beautiful melody.
Right, like Renato Carosone or
Who's the most famous Neapolitan?
Renzo Arbore? No.
I don't remember the name. Like I say, I've only just begun listening now, but I think talking to Pino Daniele,
Pino Daniele.
he was telling me about some artists, so I started to look now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Difficult question. What do you think about the talent show, the universe of the entertainment of music now, and X Factor, The Voice, American Idol?
I think that the idea behind this is one of control from the music business point of view. Is a control of everything, but only a few people have the control, and I think this is the idea. And also the public are invited to vote, and so they feel involved. So it's kind of interesting, but some of the products are a little bit. I'm not crazy about all the products. In the UK, we have one or two artists that came from talent shows who are fantastic. Lamar.
Oh,
His voice is unbelievable, beautiful voice. I heard I was doing an album the other day, and the guitarist I think had written something, and he got Lamar to come in and sing it, and you realise this guy is a stunning singer.
Okay.
He's not just a lucky guy, he's a talent, a serious talent. And we have another guy called Will Young, who's an actor and a singer, a very interesting, very intelligent guy. It's not all just frivolous. You can have some serious artists.
Yeah.
And I think the thing is, what I don't like is that when you get people who just want to be famous, they're not really artists. And I think this is the danger. But we've had a few people who are quite serious about what they're doing. They want to be singers. They don't just want to be famous. They want to spend their whole life singing. And I think this is important. So it's okay.
Right, and then good music and good concert for tonight.
Thank you.
And the last question, finally, what do you think about Rome?
What do I think about Rome? I think it's a place I'd like to spend more time. I've been here many times, and every time I think, well, I don't want to go. I want to stay a bit longer. So I like it here very much.
Oh, okay.
It's a little crazy with the traffic and everything, but I have a very good feeling with Rome.
Okay. Thank you very much, Danny, and bye-bye.
Thank you.
But it's the life that I choose.